And so, hi guys. So, I'm here right now in New York, and it's my third day. It's actually my third day here in New York, and I just decided to come up with a vlog, well, a live stream of what's happening to me here in New York and my concerns over what's happening in my home country, the Philippines. And it's how do you say it? It's not the most happy news of what I'm getting. So I left the Philippines on March 7th, and the day after I left, I noticed na the cases of coronavirus and COVID-19 in the Philippines grew and gave me um, I got worried about what's happening in the Philippines, and yeah, that's something. Well, I decided to go to New York because one of the reasons that I wanted to go to New York at this point in the, of the year is because um, usually in these months I usually get a lot of projects and I've been working on them as early as now, but this year is different. This year has been um, challenging. It's been a challenging start of the year. A lot of things happened uh, throughout the course mm, of the year. First, of course, um, there were a lot of natural natural disasters happening. Like there was fires and then an earthquake and the Taal volcano in the Philippines. So it's quite alarming. It's quite alarming of what's happening in the world right now, and it's makes me worry. A lot of people say that uh, don't panic, but you can't help but think of what's happening now. No, well, at the start of the trip, my goal was actually just to uh, just to enjoy myself while there's not much work. There's not much work, so and I wanted to find new inspirations for the things that I'm going to do in the next couple of months and the next couple of projects. So yeah, but still, can't help but think of what's happening with just a snap of a finger. A lot of things, or what happens in a day, super alarming. Just imagine when I left the Philippines on March 7th, there were only 2 cases of coronavirus, and then the day after it's 10, then the next day it's 20, and now it's growing. And wow. Well, I'd like to share to you. Well, it's actually what 3 a.m. It's actually 3 a.m. here in Manila, and I couldn't sleep. So maybe it's the um, jet lag. Must be the jet lag, and I couldn't sleep. So yeah. Um, and of course, I'm alone in this trip, so uh, lucky with technology, I can just weird talk to my computer and actually see if there's someone watching me out there. But yes, I'm okay here in New York. Relatively, um, I don't see people panicking here. I don't see people panicking here in New York. But it kind of alerts me when I see on Facebook that back at home, uh, people are panicking. So yeah, let me just give you like quick facts on what I know so far based from research of what I have. Okay, so there's around 114, 458 coronavirus cases, and there's 4,027 deaths. By the way, this is as of March 10, 6:50 GMT. And recovered is 64,105. So that's one good news of what's happening. Okay. So out of the 26 46,326 cases, it's good to know that 5,000 are the only ones critical and others are in mild condition. So I have hopes that that everything, well, hopefully would be okay. Hi. Well, if you look at the countries, so yeah, so if you look at the countries, of course, China has the most with 80,000. China has the most with 80,000, and here in the U.S., there's 708, and there's 4 new cases and 1 new death. Uh, there's 15 recovered, and there's still 666 active cases. So yeah, let me look at the Philippines. Okay, so in the Philippines, there's 114,000 cases, and there's 4,000 deaths. Ah, no, no. Yeah. And two have recovered, and there's active 21 cases. Whew. And in the US, so there's less here in New York. So it's good to know that from where I am now, uh, onti pa lang. But just the same, it's still kakabahala. Kakabahala talaga. So yeah, so going back. So how did I get here? No, not get here. What are the things that sorry, I'm very sleepy. Kasi naman, I went around New York at around 8 a.m. and then I finished my well my trip at around 2 p.m. and then I changed hotels, so I checked into a new hotel here in Manhattan, and I slept, and then when I woke up, it's already 11. It's already 11 p.m. So yeah, so hindi na ako nakakatulog. So might as well do something about it and just yeah. So talk about how I got uh, what I did to actually prepare for this trip. No? So of course in the Philippines, so super hoarding na ng mga masks, and wala na ngang mabili. Wala nang mabili sa store. So yung mga mask na nadala ko, lucky I was able to get masks in Japan when I was there. I got 2 boxes. So I brought in like around 5. Um, Siyempre, before yung in the news, what they say is it's the N95 mask, which is actually hard to find now. It's actually hard to find now. So what I did is I have, of course, the usual surgical mask. I put it around my my face. And not only that, because I'm so well OC of how it looks, I put a second layer. I put a second layer uh, the ear hoops, so that when I'm out, it still looks good. I know it's not about looking good when wearing masks, but of course, just to keep it in style, even when I'm outside. No. And what else? I also brought vitamin C capsules. No, and they're the usual Kirkland, and it's 1,000 milligrams each. So quite strong, quite strong. And before I left Manila, I actually bought. I don't know if you guys saw this on my Facebook post, but I bought this SDS virus blocker. SDS virus blocker. So the it's by SDS, and apparently there's this thing that you put inside, and it says that it protects you for 30 days, from viruses and bacteria. It has an ingredient where it creates a 1 meter, sir, well, diameter, whatever you call it, of protection against viruses. So, a Nuva mask. So, I bought this before I left for New York just to be safe. So, I wore it around my neck. I wear it around my neck sa airport, sa plane. So, yun. That's what I that's what I have to prepare for my trip. And what else? So yeah. So yun. Just wanted you guys to know what's happening to me here in New York, and I'm actually praying for my countrymen in the Philippines uh, to be safe, and my family and everyone um, close to my heart to be safe. Actually, yun. And what's uh, what's also alarming in the last couple of weeks and large couple of days na super daming nagka-cancel. Sobrang daming nagka-cancel na events, sobrang daming nagka-cancel na projects, which actually, so far, hindi ko naabot yung target ko for the first quarter. Kaya, I'm super worried. And of course, with the coronavirus there, um, it's gonna be hard to actually um, bounce back early on after this. Kasi syempre, di ba? So yeah, I hope everything gets sorted out. And as of the moment, I'm working on a project and I'm not even sure if it's today. Kaya, nakakasad. And I have to pull our resources together. So, especially in the event and video industry, parang it's a hard time for us now kasi parang hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng large gatherings kasi nga, yun, because of the virus. But good um, that I also work on video, so those are some of the sources that I still have left in view of some of the events that got cancelled. But I still have high hopes that we will bounce back. Kasi Filipinos naman, very resilient naman yan, whatever naman na mangyari, kaya naman mag-bounce back. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will soon come up with more live videos. And I hope, well, I'm not doing this naman para sumikat or anything. It's like an outlet when I can just say things I want when I want it and just throw it out there. No? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I think uh, I'm sleepy now. It's 3:14 a.m. here in New York, and I'll try to enjoy myself as much as possible. But of course, being cautious of the people around me. And yeah, I just I also want to know if this really works. So if you guys know, message me and tell me what you think about. this SDS blocker, the antivirus blocker, and if it works. Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if this is working. Kasi syempre, you don't see the 1 meter shield, of course. So yeah, so from here, um, when I get back to Manila, I'll also put myself on quarantine just I mean just for me to be sure. But of course, I'm trying as much as I can to actually protect myself here and to be vigilant also to things happening around the world. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this live stream, and looking forward to doing more in the future, maybe a podcast or maybe just to keep me busy and at the same time bring you more content. So just the same, I'll still be doing travel vlogs and event vlogs. Should I have more content? And yes, so thank you guys for watching. Um, Thank you to the viewers who watched this video. But yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Okay, thanks, guys.